Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give you 7 latest defense updates. Number 1, F-35A flight demos cancelled at Aero India 2025. In a notable development for this year's Aero India Air Show, the United States Air Force has officially confirmed through its website that flight demonstration of the F-35A Lightning II will not take place at Aero India 2025, corroborating an earlier report. However, in a twist of events, The Hindu has clarified that while the F-35 fighters will indeed participate in the event, they will be featured solely in a static display with no aerial maneuver planned. Reports from The Hindu indicate that 2 F-35s will be present at the air show, but they will remain grounded, offering visitors an opportunity to observe the aircraft up close rather than in flight. This decision aligns with the information previously shared, which suggested that no flight demonstration were scheduled for the F-35A at this year's event. Next, Trump's push for more U.S. arms sales to India. Amidst the backdrop of President Donald Trump's administration's keen interest in expanding U.S. arms sales to India, there's speculation that the long-delayed deal for local production of the Stryker armored personnel carrier could finally move forward. This potential agreement comes into the spotlight despite the fact that India's indigenously developed wheeled armed platform 8x8 by the Defense Research and Development Organization has shown superior capabilities in technical comparisons. The Stryker APC, manufactured by General Dynamic Land Systems, has been on India's radar for enhancing its mechanized infantry capabilities, especially along its contentious borders with China and Pakistan. U.S. officials have been keen to promote this deal as part of the broader strategic partnership between the two nations, which includes defense cooperation, technology sharing, and counter-regional security threats. Next, deal for VTOL and FPV drones. In a significant step towards bolstering indigenous capabilities in drone technology, Indian startup IG Drones has announced the sale of its vertical takeoff and landing, that is VTOL, and first-person view FPV drones to the Indian Army. This development aligns with India's push for self-reliance in defense manufacturing under the Make in India initiative and comes amid rising concerns over the use of foreign components in critical defense systems. Next, Aero Spike engine hot firing. In a significant leap forward for India's propulsion technology, Spacefields has announced the successful hot firing of its pioneering Aerospike solid rocket engine. This achievement marks a new chapter in the country's aerospace capabilities, demonstrating both innovation and practical application in rocket propulsion. The strategic test campaign took place at Spacefields Propulsion Test Facility located at the Indian Institute of Science in Challakere, Chitragupta district. The Aerospike engine, with its unique design, feature a 168 mm diameter and length of 1.36 meters, employing an HTPB-based composite propellant known for its efficiency and stability. Next, a dedicated R&D fund for India's defense sector. As India strives to achieve self-reliance in defense manufacturing under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative, it is time to establish a dedicated research and development fund for the defense sector. This fund should not only cater to state-run defense organizations like DRDO, but also extend support to the private sector, startups, and academia. A well-structured R&D fund can unlock the potential of India's defense ecosystem, fostering innovation and accelerating the development of cutting-edge military technologies. Next. Airbus project managers for Gemba review. In a significant development of the aerospace industry in India, Dynamic Manufacturing Limited recently welcomed Mike Brodsman and Thomas Jacobi, both manager profiles from Airbus TOW, that is transfer of work, for a Gemba view of the Airbus PAG profile project. The visit, which took place at Dynamic facilities, marked a crucial step in the ongoing collaboration between the two entities. Mike Brodsman took the opportunity to inaugurate new machinery aimed at enhancing production capacity for the project. This initiative is a part of broader strategy to ramp up the manufacturing capabilities for Airbus PAG, that is Profile and Assembly Group, components specially tailored for their aircraft projects. Next. Rosatom shipped reactor vessels for Unit 6 of the NPP. The Atomash plant, that is Rosatom Mechanical Engineering Division, has shipped a VVER 1000 reactor vessel for delivery to the customer. The reactor vessel is intended for Unit 6 of the Russian design Kudankulam NPP under construction in India. The equipment, weighing 320 tons, is being transported to the construction site. Before its maritime journey, the equipment was delivered to the plant's dock by specialized motorized transport. Once there, it was loaded onto a river vessel and transported to the seaport of Novorossiysk. Upon arrival at the port, the reactor was loaded into the ship hold to make its 6,000-mile voyage to India.